Hey everyone, welcome to the stream. This is Accounting Nightmare. Hey Tag, good to see ya. We're back today. Since I wanted to do a nice long stream last night, but there was emergency maintenance, so we were rudely interrupted. So we're up to the sixth feat now of 7. This seems to be the final zone of the contest. We have to do... it's a cooking contest. Kind of funny. So we have to research one of their traditional dishes and cook it, and we have to be in teams of 2. So thankfully we've been paired up with Koana. The 2 buttheads have been paired up with each other, so... We definitely ended up with the better team. Hey, other people doing MSQ. Hope you're all enjoying it. Okay. Yeah, we just finished watching the cutscene introducing the contest. You may make use of the kitchens at any time. I look forward to tasting your Zeebrugge Pibil. Here's our contest kitchens. This could easily be like really silly and funny. Or they might play it pretty earnest. We shall see. Okay, so we are trying to get information on what this dish actually is. Ikbrax. No, that's not the food. Zeebrugge Pibil. Yeah. Ikbrax is the town. I don't think I attuned to the Aetherite. Let's go do that. Turns out that might help sometimes. Oh. Thancred and Erenville just standing around here. Interesting. I can't talk to them, but they're just hanging out. Nice. Touch. Nice. Unlock my gemstone trader. We just received a delivery, so my wares are available to all who can offer me gemstones. This is just the level 1 branch bearer fruit. Wing blades. Ooh. Is that from those Nagakuga looking squirrel things? Interesting. Alright. Who can we talk to? There was someone back there, but ooh, there's stuff going on over here. A cheerful cook. Here's Wuklamat and Uriange. A banana? Huh? Uriange hath no thoughts on this? Oh, it's a rainbow banana. Beautiful. It's a pride banana. What fun this is. An unusually coloured banana peel has been neatly arranged on the ground, which appears to be smoking. Oh no! It appears I've gone and dropped my Jaktika banana peel. I could barely see it for all the steam issuing from my underground oven. Ah, there's nothing like enjoying a tasty banana while we use the leaves in your cooking. He's enjoying teasing us with clues and such. That was a lot of clues. Ah, that smoke is what Uriange is thinking. What's over here? talking about hunts. Here we go. So much for our plan. We ought to cut our losses and head to Mamook. This feat is nothing but a fool's errand. You're the fool if you think he won't tan our hides for leather if we dare to return without enough keystones. Besides, we've taken from the house cat before. How difficult could a second time be? Hi. What are you looking at, Salt Liquor? Mind your own business. Right. That, jerk's lackeys. I've forgotten his name. Hey, Lithug. Welcome. You like when I say fool? Thank you. Bakul Jar Jar. There we go. That's his name. Temporarily forgot. Those were Bakul Jar Jar's lackeys. What else can we find? Oh, Kral and Alizé. Looks like they're having a wrestling match. Looks like fun. There's no ropes though, so you can't go off the top rope like in WWE. Hello? The recipe for Zeebrugge Pibil? I wish I could tell you, friend. A dish so delicious is meant to be shared. Alas, we are forbidden from divulging anything. Orders from Hunmuruk himself. But your mentioning it has given me a fierce craving. I only hope there's still Ibruk to be had at market. Wink. So it has Ibruk in it. Okay, Ibruk, and then it's called Zeebrugge, okay? I was simply thinking aloud about my next meal. No harm in that. Ooh, what's this? Colourful spices. Oh, hey. Found more nerds. The food ain't ready yet, you hear? Oh, you aren't here for that? Apologies. I get people breathing down my neck constantly, like they don't realise a proper meal takes time. This should be all I need. Fem Hrothgal. Just gonna look at your stuff. A number of spices, some entirely unfamiliar to you, are nestled in a basket. That one's called Akiote. We mostly use it to add a bit of colour to our most popular cuisine, but its medicinal benefits are significant as well. Okay. We need that spice. Got loads of clues. Go meet up with the rest of the team. Yum. This cursor's distracting me. I might change it for a different minion. What minion? The Serpent of Ronka. Yes. Serpent of Ronka. Scree. It's a mighty serpent. Sorry, I'm back. What did we discover about Zeebrugge Pibil? True to your prediction, the villagers were forbidden from educating us, directly. However, many were still preparing it as one might a staple dish. An observation of their techniques yielded clues enough. A lady blending local herbs and spices was only too happy to describe the ones I didn't recognise, while neither confirming nor denying any relation to Zeebrugge Pibil. But one in particular she attributed to all common Zeebrugge dishes. Akiote, she called it. See. Then if Zeebrugge Pibil is indeed a dish as ubiquitous as Alphino claims, we have confirmed our first ingredient. Meanwhile, I did observe a cook burying bundles wrapped in the leaf of najul, or banana in certain localities. 'Twould seem the use of subterranean ovens is commonplace. I saw the same. I think we all know what's inside those bundles then, don't you? Zeebrugge, without a doubt. A sizzling slab of beef. It smelled so good I could practically taste it. The squeaky flesh of a bipedal fish. A namazu. We gotta go with that option. I'm helping. What kind of creature is that? There seem to be more hunters than fishers here, so I think we're looking for a different meat. But I'd be keen to give it a try next time. What if we pick beef? It's Ebruk, but maybe we get to try all the wrong answers. I think you were smelling what you wanted to smell. Cattle is uncommon in Yogg-Turaul and unlikely to be an ingredient used in Zeebrugge traditional cuisine. Wow, what a choice. Zeebrugge, without a doubt. As would be expected of a dish called Zeebrugge Pibil, indeed. So to summarise, this dish is one of Ebruk, flavoured with a combination of spices that includes akiote and steamed underground within najul, or banana, leaves. Given our assumptions are correct, we must now learn where and how to procure our ingredients. As a staple cuisine, its ingredients would be close at hand, which is why Thancred and I scouted the surrounding forests while you were all exploring the village. Between the local vegetation and wild Ebruk, we should have everything we need in regards to meat and spices. Ha! Leave it to a master gleaner. With that, we should next divvy up our tasks. While some gather ingredients, others should make ready the kitchen. I can help prepare the kitchen. Permit me to assist as well. Our ovens will doubtless require firewood. You frickin' nerd. And I have some experience in its gathering. It's been 3 expansions, let it go. I too should be glad to volunteer mine aid. Then the rest of us will gather ingredients. I can make quick work of the spices and herbs myself. I am happy to lead someone to a suitable Ebruk, if they will perform the requisite deed. Alize? As for the najul leaves, I believe I am capable of acquiring that much on my own. Be warned, you won't find najul in these parts. They only grow in the Jartika heartland, forests far below these. Such an excursion may be time-consuming. Perhaps we ought to try bartering first. Yeah, they would definitely sell it here if it's such a staple dish. This feat encourages our communication with the locals, after all. Lamachi, Melchad, if you would accompany me on my errand. No better way to whet my appetite. Good. Let us be about our tasks then. Okay, so it sounds like Ebrook is a kind of creature around here. They were talking about meat and killing it. So I'm kind of curious what it is. Might go see if I can find it. Lamachi had no specific task assigned to her, so I had her accompany me. No more, no less. Let's go see if we can find out what an Ebrook is. Ooh! Sightseeing spot. Put that on Dragoon, thank you. XP! Nice. The name of the settlement means Red Brax, a fierce beast related to the curl. Okay. Kitty. It's named after a kitty, that's all you need to say. Kitty Town. Is this FF a turn-based game? No. No, the combat is real-time. I can show you, actually, while I'm looking for an Ebrook. Whee! See what kind of creatures we got around here. Oh, there was something over there. Oh, those frickin' bug things. I don't like those. Necrosis. Well, that's not an Ebrook. I'll beat it up, though. Dance. Yeah, I'm playing Dancer, so you set up a dance by doing the right dance moves, and then you hit them with it. Dance. This one has 4 steps. Nice. Yeah, these enemies are pretty easy, but there's dungeons and raids and stuff with other players. These are not Ebrook. These are creepy, but they are not Ebrook. She cooking. Yes. Oh, there's a very funny animation with like the other party members watching the dancer do a dance. Like, wow, look at that dancer. That must be the best dancer I've ever seen. And then it shows the dancer perspective, and they're playing Simon Says. Next, you press blue. Yeah, it is good. Not seeing anything but these creepy things, so maybe we'll find out another time. And this village is surrounded by these horrible things. Alright, I guess we'll poll. I guess we'll find out another time. I forgot the jump cancel. A mage class that dances. Sort of. It's under the physical DPS. Yeah, these are the categories. You've got tank and healer, melee DPS. Yeah, so magical ranged are the casters. And then physical ranged are, they do physical damage, but like they're really mobile. Like machinist, which uses guns. Bard, which is also an archer. And dancer. Yeah. Yeah, we don't have any cast times, whereas like a black mage does have fireballs and stuff they have to cast. So it's a pretty fun class. You get to move around all the time while you're attacking stuff. Let's continue. Come on, let's go and get those Nargil leaves. The sooner we do, the sooner we can eat. Bum, 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 bum. Spiced Ebrook wrapped in Nargil leaves? That sounds like a winning combination to me. A history of violence. Kawana has the look of a man intent on finding bananas. That is a recognizable look, apparently. Let's say no more of that. Let us see if there are Nigel leaves to be had in town. Perhaps the cook Oriange mentioned might be persuaded to spare us a few. Fun to kill evil with dances, yes. Yeah, it's pretty good. Even more wild is the new class they just added in the new expansion, Pictomancer. They paint pictures and the picture comes to life to attack the enemy. It's great. Like you paint like noodles and stuff. Yeah. And you paint a hammer and then you bonk them with the hammer. It's really cool. An underground oven. This must be the cook Oriange was talking about. Yeah, you were here before, remember? You were standing like right here. The earth here is indeed fashioned into an oven of sorts. Fascinating. Oh, hello again. Did you need something?
Bananas.
Nigel leaves. For purposes other than Zeebrook Pibil, naturally. Unfortunately, I've just used up my last. You'll have to travel to the lower forests for more. Oof. Okay. Golbagic Grove is the source of the finest Nigel leaves you'll find. Wild variants you sometimes see in city markets can't compare. I see. I had hoped to avoid such a lengthy venture, but if there's no other way to obtain our ingredient, then to the Jartike heartland we shall go. Allow me to save you the trip. Travelling there requires that you go through the Tiinbek Traverse, but it has caved in, due to the recent storm, I expect. What? But that means we can't get our Nigel leaves. But we can, can't we? If there were no other way of procuring them, you would have suspended this feat, or else altered its objective. Perhaps? Anyway, I apologise for the interruption, but having overheard your conversation, I felt compelled to chime in. That's very kind of you. Any last-minute advice you'd be willing to share? Only to undertake the feat of repast with an empty stomach. You may find Zeebrook Pibil to be a delicious but daunting dish to finish. That wasn't actually very helpful. I can't wait. Sorry. Okay, what about the bananas? Still, if there are no leaves here and we can't travel for more, how are we supposed to gather all our ingredients? These feats are meant to deepen our understanding of the peoples and cultures of Tuliyalau. So perhaps there is something about Zeebrook Pibil that we have yet to learn. Something of significance, other than its recipe or ingredients. Yeah, perhaps there's something you can substitute it with. Oh, I see. Like who was the first to make it? Its history, that sort of thing. Ahem. If it's Yuktel's history you're interested in, you should start with the Old War. Between the Exbrau and the Mamuja, right? These forests have borne witness to centuries of warfare, the evidence of which remains a scar upon the earth. To know the end of that bloodshed is to know Zeebrook Pibil. Huh? What does steamed Ibruk have to do with bloodshed? Precisely the question we must answer. Vexing though such a detour may seem, I can think of no other way to approach this feat. In that case, you may wish to visit the site of a settlement ruined by the war, the village of Ilyonaso. It lies a short distance to the east. The village of Ilyonaso. Understood. Thank you for your help. Come, let's go and see this place. Wow. We came looking for bananas, and we're gonna find war stories. Not quite as pleasant. I was told not to talk about Zeebrugge Pibil. The history of our people and the important developments therein are another matter. Okay. Over here. Banana obsession, yes. Whee! Okay. I'll drink some water while we travel. Which road we take? This one. Yes, I did spill water everywhere. No, I don't want to talk about it. Everyone knows there was a war between the Mamulja and the Zeebrugge, but I, may have forgotten some of the details. That was what Galuljaja actually did, wasn't it? He ended the war between the two, I think. The village of Ilyonaso must be further east. Let us continue with haste. For all we know, our competitors may be on our heels. Yeah, we don't know where the butt heads are. Oh, all the way over there. Okay. Well, these are not... Ugh. Another hole. These are not... Zeebrugge. Zeebrugge, sorry. Trying to figure out what kind of meat we're going to be cooking. Just out of curiosity. Because it seems kind of important to their history. Night Stalker's Shadow. What is Night Stalker? That sounds cool. Killer Piranha! Aether Current. I kind of forgot to be checking for those. Delicious. Thank you. Yeah, those are the things you have to collect to unlock flying in each zone. Once you've collected them, you can just fly around really quickly. It's very convenient. This place feels forgotten by time. So this is the village of Ilyonaso, or what's left of it. It was a place of light and life. My great-grandfather called it home, in fact. Hi, you again. Is he following us? Look, Evu! I didn't know you were in Dawntrail. I was picking up lumber for Mix Brax when I heard the third promise was on her way to this site of deep historical significance. I immediately saw another opportunity to be of service, and so followed you here. Wook-Evu is a shipwright who came to our aid during the Feat of Reeds. A pleasure. You are a member of the Third Promise's retinue, I presume? You're gonna insult him? Oh. For the moment, I suppose I am. My name is Koana. Pleased to make your acquaintance. Koana? Now that's a good name. A familiar name. Where have I heard... Uh-oh. Don't do it. Koana? As in the second promise of Tulialau? To think that I address the Dawn Servant's own son as some common retainer. Such disrespect cannot be excused. Please, take up your gun and... Oh, come on, not this again. I take no offense, so please do not dwell on it. All right then, I shan't dwell on it. And right on cue. At least he's consistent. He's a fun fellow. Anyway, complete tone change now. I understand you wish to learn about Zeebrook Pivil. While I am forbidden by the FFXIV to divulge any information regarding its preparation, I would be happy to share what I know of Dawntrail's history. We'd appreciate that. In its most basic sense, the conflict between the Zeebrau and the Mamulja was one of land. The Mamulja live in the lower forest, where the thick canopy obscures the sun and the soil is unforgiving to crops. This drove them to covet the upper forest, the home of the Zeebrau, and they launched a determined campaign to seize it for themselves. Yet advantage ever favours higher ground, and the Zeebrau forces held the upper hand against the invaders, rebuffing them time and again. But as the state of this village would attest, the tide eventually turned. What brought it about? Something you know all too well. Blessed siblings. Oh. You must understand. The Mamulja were once a people as much at war with themselves as they were with others. The Hubigo, Bunuwa, and Dopro each sought to assert dominance over the others, even as they engaged the Zeebrau in battle. In an effort to strengthen bonds and discourage infighting, Hubigo and Bunuwa leaders arranged a marriage between their children. However, this political measure altered the course of history in ways no one could have ever imagined. Oh, is this the first blessed sibling? It was long believed that partners of differing clans could not have children together. But then it happened. A child arrived who shared the blood of Hubigo and Bunuwa both. A two-headed Mamulja. Blessed with tremendous physical strength and magical prowess, he grew into a mighty warrior, before eventually arising as the first Ortak, ruler of all three clans. Such qualities would dispose anyone to leadership, character notwithstanding. Under the Ortak's rule, the newly united Mamulja became a force to be feared, and the war soon came to a head. A head? I think it best you see the results firsthand. Let us visit another battlefield from that time, and there I shall continue the tale. So that's how they discovered blessed siblings. The two-headed Mamulja. Oh, this person's fighting stuff. Oh, I can help. Okay. Sometimes it doesn't let you help. It says that they're part of this player's duty, and it doesn't let you attack. Okay, over here. Are there multiple maps? Yes. There's a ton of maps. So this is the area we're in now, from the latest expansion. There's a lot of places. How do we get to the world map? There we go. Whew. Yeah, so the original game before expansions takes place around here. Yeah, these places. Which those each have a bunch of different zones each. And then each expansion adds new stuff. Like the first one, Heavenswood, added most of this stuff. Yeah. And this expansion, Dawntrail, has added this whole continent over here, which we're exploring now. We're on the southern part of the continent. We haven't been to the northern part. It sounds very mysterious. I'm looking forward to going there. But yeah, there's some really nice looking places in this game. And the story is very long, but it's very good. Lots of... it's got really good character work, I think, is my favourite part. And it's really earnest about, like, respecting each other and respecting peace. Wow, this place is... ooh, not great. Oh dear. Yeah, that was definitely a war. What happened here? By the 12.
This is where most battles were fought between the Shabral and Mamulja, the Shobrit Cinderfield.
Cinderfield. Oh.
A field of cinders, indeed. How fierce their clashes must have been.
The war over these lands began after the Yoqui's departure some 500 years ago. And for 4 centuries thereafter, the two enemies repaid violence with violence. A constant stream of minor skirmishes, punctuated by massive slaughter.
Until Father ended their endless conflict 80 years ago.
Accompanied by a retinue of only 6, the Dawn Servant opposed both armies and brought the fighting to a standstill.
First they sealed Valley Armanda at full strength, and now this.
It was during this armistice that both sides gathered for negotiations at the Dawn Servant's behest.
Oh, getting a headache vision. Haven't had many of those this expansion. Yeah, our character can get visions of what happened in the past. Oh, wow.
For too long, you have been bound by your ancestors' violent legacy. It is past time you broke free of it.
Tell that to the Scale Scum! We fight to protect what is rightfully ours. If not for their greed, we'd be living in peace.
Buff your tails and scurry off, then! Cowards like you ill deserve the bounty of this forest. Even should one of you succeed in vanquishing the other, your triumph will last only until a new invader arrives.
Ooh, I think this is the first time we've heard the Reason Head speak.
Tell me, do you know of the vast continent that lies far to the east, where numerous nations vie for dominance? You do not. And why should you? Affairs beyond the salt we have no intention to cross are of no consequence to us. Not until those affairs come to Tural, like our honored visitor here.
Oh, that's the traveler, Ram.
He's from across the ocean.
I've been to the ocean before, and it's nothing but water farther than the eye can see. What sort of vessel could possibly reach its end?
That such technology exists is indisputable, as is foreign powers' awareness of Tural. If any such country were to develop a taste for Turali soil and bring to bear the might of innovations we can only imagine, what do you suppose happens then? You do not know the warlords of the East, but you know that if they came, they would not settle for a single forest. By joining hands, we might create a unified front, an alliance capable of repelling them or any other foe. There is no greater proof of these than my companions and I. Alone we are weak, but together we triumphed over Valigarmanda.
That is quite a crew he's got.
What? You defeated the Sky Ruin? I'd take you for a liar if the sting of our own defeat wasn't still fresh.
Their coordination was indeed impressive. How the Pelu stymied our efforts to cripple the Yokui's legs and defend our ballistas. And when we withdrew to strike again from a distance, the Hanu called the winds to make our arrows miss their marks. In seeking to exploit their weaknesses, we only subjected ourselves to their strengths.
Hi.
Those strengths are born of cooperation. The guiding principle of the nation we envision.
But our feud has lasted for centuries. How do you expect us to join hands now?
Ha ha! Give us an evening to convince you.
We saw someone over there
And
as well.
so began that legendary banquet. One would not expect sworn enemies to abruptly drink to each other's health, and, indeed, a tense silence hung over the venue. But then, the Dawn servant called for the exchange of traditional cuisine. So it was that the Mamulja partook of spiced meat, and the Chibral steamed najul.
Oh, they combined their cuisine. That's cool.
Before long, delight manifested upon the faces of those present, each side impressed by the other's dish. Seeing this, the Dawn servant laughed and declared once more, "Their flavors," he said, would be even better combined, and he proceeded to help them prepare the new creation.
That's Shibruk Pibil, I'd wager.
It is a marriage of Shabral and Mamulja cultures, and proof of their newfound cooperation. The Dawn servant had asked for a single evening, but the feasting is said to have lasted 3 days and 3 nights. So delicious was their repast. In the end, a peace accord was reached, and the Dawn servant's words at that time still illuminate our way forward.
Ignorance begets strife. Understanding begets fellowship.
Sorry. It's just to think that he ended an age-old conflict with food. It's all so absurd. It's somehow so very papa, I couldn't help but laugh.
Ignorance begets strife. Understanding begets fellowship.
I mean, food's pretty damn good. Exposition headache, yes. We've had so many exposition headaches. If I ever played any God of War games, that's a funny coincidence. I was thinking about God of War earlier today, actually. Yeah, it's one of those series. I haven't really played very much of it. I played a little bit of the very first one on PS2, but I've always been wanting to sit down and actually play through a bunch of them. Yeah, I've just got so many cool games I want to check out that I haven't had time to do it, but yeah, I would love to check out God of War though, if I ever catch up with my other stuff I want to play.
Now then, I trust you understand the significance of Shibruk Pibil and the history it has written.
Absolutely. Thank you for sharing the story with us. What's wrong?
They're spying on us to copy our progress.
Someone was there, you say?
Perhaps our competition is cooking up some scheme or another.
Cooking?
Something bitter and half-baked, no doubt.
Wow, that sounds like it was quite a party. I never imagined our father was instrumental to Shibruk Pibil's invention. I hope I have been of sufficient service to the third promise. You have, thank you. Papa really did live up to his words. He travelled the land and learned about our people's myriad cultures. And we're doing the same now. XP! Level 94, nearly 95 now. Yeah, the current level cap is 100 now, with the new expansion. It's thanks to Wukavu that we were able to learn this forest's history. That's twice now that he's helped us. To think that we might never have met him if we hadn't thought to fix the float. The feat of repast. Ooh, we get a present. Ooh. Bananas still weigh heavily upon Koana's mind. Okay, mate. I can take a hint that, I understand. Wukevu has given us valuable insight into the origins of Zeebruk Pibil. However, we are still no closer to procuring the necessary Nigel leaves, unless... Tell me, was that historic feast commemorated in some fashion? With a monument, for instance? Indeed it was. Allow me to show you. A monument. Oh, that's a big sinkhole. Scary. What does Koana want with a monument? It is only speculation, but I dare to hope. Here it is. Offered up by the two factions, these weapons symbolize their vow that they would never again raise arms against each other. Since this feat demands a journey through history, I thought it only logical that a monument like this might steer us true. Especially one at the heart of so significant a battlefield. Lamachi, Melchan, would you help me search this area for clues? Tell me if anything catches your eye. Sure thing. Look here. This soil has been recently overturned. Oh, someone buried a box. Ooh. Well, well. I would have been satisfied to find only a hint, but here they are. Fresh Nigel leaves. Good Muruk's doing, I'd wager. There's a poetry in hiding them on this battlefield, given that it was central to the war they helped end. Okay, just as long as it's there for us to find and we're not actually defiling like a war monument or something. Heh, so he planned all this from the start. Thank you again, Wukevu. We wouldn't have found these leaves without your help. It was my honor to render assistance. And, with apologies to present company, allow me to offer my encouragement as well, Third Promise. Ever since I witnessed your performance in the Feat of Reeds, I have been certain that you are the claimant most worthy of leading our nation. All devised solutions to the Hanu's ailing crops, but you alone sought to know their culture and revive Ihihana, even if it seemed unrelated to your task. In my humble opinion, no one cares more for the people of Tulialao and what they hold dear. Aww. Should you again require the historical musings of an old shipwright, I am ever at your service. For now, I take my leave. Aww. I cannot argue with that. We have what we need. Let us return to Ikbrax. And make sure you don't get ambushed. I think two-headed butthead wants to take your banana leaves. What is that? Not sure. I was going to say maybe a kind of well, but there's nothing drilling into the ground. Not sure. Let's teleport back. That's faster. Oh, hang on. Currents. Southwest. That's probably in the other half of the zone. That's probably like here, so let's not bother with that. Teleport. And then time to cook. You have to wonder whether Wukevu is actually a historian and not a shipwright. True. I'm glad we were successful. The others should be back soon, I expect. I hope so. I'm famished. We wait for the rest of our nerds to come back. Nerds affectionately. How did everyone fare? We got the Narjul leaves. Wukevu came along and helped us find them. Wukevu was here? I would have liked to say hello. Yes, he gave us an important history lesson. That Golu Jar Jar brought an end to centuries of warfare surprises me little, but to achieve said peace through cuisine is something else entirely. Leave it to my old man to find the oddest of solutions. But how about the rest of you? Is our kitchen ready? Everything should be in order. Urianger and I made another tour of the village and borrowed the cooking utensils we need, with no mention of what we needed them for, of course. Oh, it's raining suddenly. And I am pleased to report that we are stocked with the finest firewood this forest had on offer. Spoken like a true expert. Erinville and I found our Ebrook, so we should have meat aplenty. It was a spirited creature, so much so that its hunter fell down a cenote trying to catch it. What part of never speak of this to anyone did you not understand? She fell down a hole. I picked a good portion of local herbs, with particular attention to the seeds that yielded akiote. I'm told our resident astrologian divined the appropriate measurements for the seasoning as well. Aye, through further inquiry did I determine the ideal balance of spices. Then all that remains is to prepare the dish itself. I presume that at least one among us is versed in the culinary arts? Yeah, I'm level 90 culinarian. I can hardly claim profound skill, but I have cooked for myself. You can leave the rest to me. And you, I hope. As I recall, you are an accomplished culinarian. Oh, hey. Oh, my mouth is watering already. That's cool. They acknowledge that I have level 90 cooking. Otherwise, I guess it's just poor Cryle having to do it herself. Without further delay, then. We were cooking for quite a while.
Oh, it smells so good.
Good, there is still time. I shall prepare our sample at once.
At first, I wasn't sure about being stuck with the one head. But better that than playing nanny to the mewling house cat.
Be quiet, Bako Jaja. No one cares what you think.
Act tough all you like. Victory will be ours.
It's ready.
Apologies for the wait. We submit to you our Shibruk Pibil.
This looks amazing.
The dish is prepared by using the culinary techniques of the Mamulja to cook the spiced meats favored by the Jabral. It is a symbol of peace between their two peoples after centuries of war.
Both the ingredients and your methods appear to have been correct. Now then.
That does look nice. So small.
In taste, texture, and aroma, you have recreated Shibruk Bibil admirably. Granted, anyone might well achieve similar results by following the recipe to the letter. But you went a step further. You sought to learn the cultural significance of the dish, about Yoktel's history of violence and your father's role in ending it. Your willingness to take lessons from the past befits aspiring Dawn servants. And for that, I commend you.
Do we win?
All that remains is to partake of your creation. True understanding is gained only through experience.
Consume.
Now this is something I'm definitely good at.
Ahem. I believe we have yet to receive our assessment.
Where did they get their bananas from, I wonder?
Ours is also a faithful example of Shibruk Pibil, as you will no doubt agree.
I see.
Huh? Huh?
While your effort looks the part, Unlike the second and third promises dish, it lacks its defining aroma.
Oh, wow.
Preposterous!
They failed.
The meat was marinated and spiced before being steamed in an earthen oven. This is Shibruk Pibil.
Oh? And what about the Jatika banana leaf?
Oh,
It's because of you that we couldn't get any damn leaves! You can't fault us!
But the second and third promises had no such difficulty, did they? That which they needed, they acquired simply by showing interest in our history and heritage.
yeah. I was wondering how they got their bananas. They didn't.
Duh, it's just some crusty old leaf. What difference could it make?
Your dish lacks an essential ingredient. As you have failed to demonstrate an adequate understanding of Shibruk Pibil, I must deem your performance unsatisfactory. Your team will not receive keystones.
Wow. Okay, we know Buckle Jar Jar will happily try and steal ours, but what will Zeralja do? Will he stoop that low?
This was stupid anyway.
His ambition only grows more intense. That someone could harbor such dark thoughts towards family.
Oh dear, I think he will stoop that low.
What do I care for this sham of a feat? I can always take what I need later.
This is delicious! The brook is so tender it melts in your mouth, and the way the najou leaf rounds out these spices is sublime. This is the taste of harmony. Someone who only knows brute force and deception could never appreciate it.
Choke on your harmony.
Come. Finish your meal. That too is part of the feat.
Don't have to tell me twice. That was bliss. You've got real culinary talent. If you ever tire of adventuring, you can always be my personal chef.
It was palatable enough, I suppose. To you, who have successfully performed the feat of repast, I present these keystones.
Ooh, yellow.
Only 1 feet left.
Well, I should get going then. I'm glad that I
wasn't paired with one of the others.
We can do better than that, surely.
Oh, we're back in competition now.
The 6th keystone is ours. Thanks for all your help, everyone. I forgot something important. Was there any Shipbrook people left? I could really use another helping.
Did we get to try it? Well, we still haven't got our keystone back from Bakul Jar Jar. So even if we get the 7th, we're going to need to deal with him soon. I'm relieved that our dish was well received. We need to start considering how to reclaim that keystone from Bakul Jar Jar. Yeah. Depriving the first promise of a keystone is a crucial victory indeed. One final feat remains. After this one, I hardly know what to expect. That was a delicious sample of Zeebrugge Pibble. I have high hopes for you all. That was so good. I'm already looking forward to having Zeebrugge Pibble again. Here, Melchan. Cryo made more using leftover ingredients. You'll love it. Ooh. I'm thinking to buy more for the road myself. Now that the feat of repast is over, the villagers should be free to offer it to us, right? Ah, we got a housing item of Zeebrugge Pibble. That's cute. Put it in our house. Or apartment. New wares are available from the Zebra Merchant. Feet of the Brotherhood, here we come. So that's the final one. Feet of the Brotherhood. What's that one about? A father's grief? The next feat awaits, and Alphino would have you on the road as soon as possible. Seeing as we now face the penultimate objective of the rite, it would be wise to travel to Mamuk and undertake the feat of Brotherhood without delay. Wise, yes, but impossible. The Tienbeck Traverse, which connects the upper forest to the Jartika heartland, is still impassable. Is there no other route? I'm afraid not. Work to clear the path is underway, though, so I'm hopeful we can resume our journey soon. Then let us each use this time as we see fit. I, for one, would like to explore the village's surrounds. If Erenville would oblige me with a tour? Very well. I have no other engagements. Then I will come with you, if only to prove that I am capable of keeping my footing. Though I shouldn't rejoice in our delay, it does afford me an opportunity to look into my grandfather's purported visit to Yachtell. Oh, that's right. Marblu did say something about a foreign mage coming through here decades back, didn't she? I'll come with you. Want to join us, Melchan? Nod. Let us reconvene here after our respective diversions. As I recall, the merchant met my grandfather at a market in Yachtell some 20 years ago. Any who might reliably remember him must therefore be at least middle-aged. Let us make inquiries where we can. Okay. We can buy new stuff from the merchant, which I'm guessing that's to buy more of for Zeebrugg Pipil. Where was the merchant? Why am I not using a chocobo? Choco. Hello. Yeah. Zeebrugg Pipil. Nice. So you can always get more if you want. I hope someone in Igbrax knows something. This fellow looks promising. Definitely older than I am. A foreign mage 20 years ago. Yes, I remember him. It's not often we get visitors from across the salt, let alone those travelling with infants. A baby girl, as I recall. What? I only saw him in passing, mind. If anyone were to know more, I'd wager it would be Hunmuruk. He was already Ixbrax then. Or Ixbrax Rux. A baby girl? It couldn't have been. Thank you, sir. That information is very helpful. A baby. If you want to know more about that mage, I'd suggest speaking with Hunmuruk. He's sure to remember him. Was it Kryl, or did he have a daughter of his own? And we're back here again. Oop, jeez, sorry, I bumped the mic. Sorry. This may be the very lead I was hoping for. So Hunmuruk has been Ixbrax Rux for over 20 years. That's before I was even born. Wait, how young are you? Hello again. Do you require assistance? A foreign mage passed through Igbrax roughly 20 years ago, possibly carrying a young child. Do you remember him? Why do you ask me this? Who is this man to you? He may have been my grandfather, and I wish to know what brought him here. Your grandfather? Not by blood, but he is family nonetheless. A foreign mage did indeed visit Igbrax, Master Galuf. Me and Kryl are reacting like, oh, that's him! But Muklabat doesn't know the name, so she's just smiling. So far as his identity is concerned, I trust you are satisfied? More than that, however, I cannot say. Why not? I simply cannot. I beg your forgiveness and understanding. Very well, I will not press. Thank you for confirming his presence here. The rest I will discover myself. Out of more general curiosity, I have another question. They say the Yokhoi once dwelled in these forests. Where was that exactly? General curiosity indeed. But yes, before they withdrew to Urkapacha some 5 centuries ago, the Yokhoi claimed Yaktel as their own. Many of their architectural remains can be found in the lower forests, the Jatika heartland. So we can't go there yet. Then that's where they must have had their visions. Thank you. That answers much and more. I understand what it means to long for one's family. So believe me when I say that, though my position forbids me from aiding you further, I wish you nothing but success. By helping the Third Promise find the Golden City, you will surely find the answers to your questions. Speaking of which, I have a query of my own for you, No-chan. May I request a moment of your company? Okay. Go on, we'll wait for you. So in order to get my answers, I need to find the Golden City. Well, that was my intent from the first. I'll do everything in my power to make it happen. Go on and see what Hun Muruk needs. Thank you for obliging me. First, let us head to the cenote behind this village. Okay. Ooh, aether current down there somewhere. It was my intention to see you off without saying anything, but Mistress Kryle's plea has softened my resolve. As the leader of our community, I am gladdened to see that the Third Promise has surrounded herself with such compassionate and trustworthy companions. Would you tell me of her journey thus far? Well, she got kidnapped and we had to save her, and we lost the third keystone. And she gets seasick, and she got airsick, and she gets sick. Is that so? It seems the rite has been a source of great learning and growth for Wuklimat. It does me well to hear that. My daughter would be about her age.
Is she your daughter?
Girls are rarely born amongst the Zebrau, so when she arrived, the village was elated. Such joy I felt when first I held her, and pain when I found her at the bottom of a cenote. Oh. 3 years old. An accident, it was said. But I knew better. She had been pushed. Oh? What? Though we never caught them, a suspicious figure was seen fleeing towards the Jatika heartland. towards Mamuk. Once bitter enemies, the Mamuljar and Zabrao had learned to live in peace. But who could doubt the intent of such a reprehensible act? By targeting the child who would one day lead her people, the criminals sought to undermine the future of the Zebrao. I was determined not to let them succeed. And so, I let the memory of my daughter die in that cenotaph, and gave her into the care of the one person I knew who could protect her. Oh, she survived? So it is her! It is her! Okay, she survived somehow. Dawn servant Gulu Jaja. Aww. Though she was born to lead the Zebrao, fate had a greater plan for Wuklamat. Only the Dawn servant and I know the truth. But I must now take you into my confidence for one reason. If the villain who attempted to murder my daughter was indeed of Mamuk, then rancor towards the Zebrao still burns. I was caught off guard once. I will not suffer the same tragedy again. And so I ask you, not as the Dawn servant's elector, but as a father, to watch over the third promise. Defend her from her enemies that may be lurking in shadow. Will you do this for me? Of course. Thank you. From the bottom of my heart. We have a lot of, she has a lot of enemies. Because now we don't know what Zaruljar has planned, but he seemed like he was thinking bad things. And freaking Bakul Jar Jar is gonna try and take our keystone. And now we got this. Will you hear my question and answer me plainly? Address me not as the ruler of Tulialau, but a concerned father. Aww. Suffice it to say, this conversation must remain between us. Pray breathe not a word of this to anyone. Aww. Uh-oh. Bastard. They're always listening. Always watching. Can I go beat him up? You know too much. I must kill you. No, no. Taking a stand. When Maruk stands quietly, his expression one of old pain. Recalling the past has rendered me emotional. I require a moment to compose myself, but please do not keep the third promise waiting. I feel better having spoken with you. My thanks. A Mamuljar who tried to kill her. We know a lot of Mamuljar from the other two parties. It could have ended up being one of them. Especially that scheming one who hangs out with Zarolja. Don't trust that guy at all. I would vote him out first. Oh, we got a glowy? We got a fight? Finished speaking with Hun Muruk, have you? Several cutscenes will play in sequence. Duty calls. Oh boy, alright. Let's see what happens. I'm scared. You're back. So what did Hun Maruk want? Secret. It's alright. You don't have to say. More importantly, the Tienbeck Traverse still isn't clear yet. Something about even more rocks. Then I think I'll take the opportunity to rest. All that cooking and preparing for it has worn me out. We're being watched. A nap does sound tempting. A moment, promise. Oh. Are you the one who overheard us? You were spying? It's gotta be. You're one of Buckle Jar Jar's. What do you want? I've come to fetch you. You're welcome to refuse, but know that it would be most unwise. And why is that? I'm sure your salted friend has an idea. What do you think? Do you kidnap someone? And they say house cats don't come when called. Follow me, promise. I need to just quickly call everyone with my link pearl and tell them and find out what's going on.
What is the meaning of this? And just how far do you plan on taking us?
Oh, they have the shipwright.
Oh, Morok!
Oh no, they have the village elder. Jeez.
Bakul Jaja, you snake! If you want my keystone so badly, you deal with me and me alone. Leave the Elector out of this.
Is that all you think he is? Foolish kitty! This man is the reason we are here.
Oh wow, he's just gonna reveal the secret. Oh god.
Take a good look at him. Go on, look. Surely you recognize your real father.
Oh, they took no time taking advantage of this.
Don't believe us? Then ask your trusted sellsword. She heard it straight from the old man's mouth.
Is it true? Is Humoruk my... Your silence says it all.
Now that you understand the situation, let's see those keystones. I'll even let you fight for them. Just you and me.
Oh dear.
If That adventurer attempts to interfere. I'll kill the old man myself!
You despicable, heartless fiend! Kinsman or no, I won't stand for you taking hostages! Come on then! You wanna fight? I'll give you a fight!
Oh, such heroic caterwauling promise. I'm shaking. Guard our hostage well. We wouldn't want to attempt any thoughts of rescue. By the by, house cat, they've been instructed to put down Papa dearest when you lose. Hopefully he settled his affairs.
Oh, yikes.
Don't worry. I'm not losing to the likes of him. Well, what are you waiting for, you blessed bastards? It's 2 against 1. Don't tell me you're scared.
Oh, she's got the confidence.
I know I didn't hear you right.
Cowards don't stand a chance against Wuklemat. You should back down before you get hurt. Don't worry, the scary adventurer won't try anything funny. You should back down before you get hurt.
You think this weakling could hurt me? And kill you all! Don't look away, son. I want you to watch as I tear your beloved promise to shreds!
Hey, eyes on me. The house cat, remember? I'll say it again. I'm not losing to the likes of you. I'm going to become Dawn's servant, and I will protect my people.
Oh boy. Oh, we're gonna play as Wuklemat! Yes! We'll play as Wuklemat! Ah, she even got a cool introduction screen. Hey, Fiora. Good to see ya. Through skillful combat, Wuklemat will gain the resolve she needs to unleash powerful limit breaks. Ooh. Not only do these attacks deal great damage, they will recover HP. Of course they do, she's a warrior. Use them early and often to emerge victorious. Ooh. Tale of the Brax combo. Okay, that's the 1, 2, 3. Tirali Judgment combo. Ooh. Okay. Luatena Pulse. I guess that's the heal. Beak of the Luatena. Ranged attack. Run of the Ronik. Ah, that's the charge. Okay. And Dawnlit Conviction. An attack to all enemies in a straight line before you. Absorbs damage dealt as HP. Grants Roar of Conviction and Life Siphon. Ooh. Sweet. Alright. That's number 4.
Come, you mangy house cat, so I can rip you to pieces.
Oh, that's cool. Oh. Boom. Ah, that's cool. Oh, I need a heal. That hurt a little bit. I'll stand over here? Yeah. What was 4? Ah, range attack. Strength from her resolve.
Magic should be more than enough for Miss Middens.
Kick down. Okay. Am I getting punted like a... Yeah, over here. Whoop. Yeah. Boom.
No more tricks, Bakulchaja. We're settling this here and now.
Still playing the part of the brave warrior.
Whoa. Oh, it grow. Oh lord, it's getting big. Boom.
Middens is no longer abusing me, brother.
LB!
This right has taught me so much
Yes, that's so cool.
about my nation, my people, and myself.
Oh, that one. Oh, those are donuts. Okay. Green donut. Tasty. Okay, so what's this combo for? If it doesn't have a... Oh, ow. That was quick. Yeah, what's this combo for? It seems weaker. 320.
How do you like this? Kitty.
Ah? You can make shadow clones. That's not cool. Okay, donuts. Delicious. Is he gonna punch me? No? No? Okay. Yum.
I finally understand what it means to live in peace.
LB!
To greet each day in safety and happiness.
Yes.
It's time we finish them.
Ah, these have a shorter GCD. I see. Okay.
This is the end for you, kitten.
Oop, tower! Nice. More resolve! Are we just, like, getting stronger and stronger? Okay, I want to go this way. To donut! Ooh, that was a little bit too far. Oh, owie. Owie! I need healing. I need healing. Oh, I moved too early. I went by the cast bar. Oh no! Ooh. I need an LB. I don't have an LB. Okay, go this way. Yum. Whew.
It's not enough to
LB.
claim the title of Dawn Servant.
Yes. Oh, I'm gonna die.
I must carry on Papa's legacy, his love for our people.
Why won't you die?
Whew. Oh, the healing. Oh, that hurts. I'm struggling to stay alive. Because this combo doesn't do any healing. Woo.
Show
true power of the blessed.
Oh. Mash.
I will be the next Dawn servant, and I'll protect my people's happiness to the last.
Yeah. Ooh, that's cool as hell.
That's when there's no way I'll ever lose to the light of you.
Oh, that's so cool.
What? But that was everything I had. I can't stand it anymore.
Oh.
Attack!
Of course. Of course. He hires. Brings in some nerds. Oh, 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 that's... Oop, yep, wrong button.
This is our fight. Stay out of it. You bring shame upon us.
Ah, okay, he didn't want them to join in, I think.
We care about your stupid pride. This is for Mamuk. We cannot lose.
Ah, this is AoE!
The great Bakul Jaja needs help, I see.
AoE!
Send your whole army. You still won't win.
Yeah!
I will prove that my allies are right to believe in me.
Yeah! Hmm.
Such confidence. What changed? She wasn't like this before.
The power of friendship. Yes. LB! Ah, it's so cool! Yeah. Oh, god damn, that was cool. Woo. Oh my god, that was so cool. That was a true warrior rampage. Thanks.
I reclaim what you stole.
No. How can this be? How could that puny house cat beat all of us?
You've caused nothing but trouble with your dirty tricks. Threatening the Hanu, releasing Valyarmanda, harassing me is one thing, but you've endangered too many innocents. No more, Bakul Jaja. I will not stand for it. If you even think of tormenting my people again, you will answer to me.
No. No.
And he goes and forgets he had the way blocked.
What? That was his doing?
Yep, of course. He blocked the passage.
The only part left in the saga is the Lay of the Brotherhood in Mamuk. The plan was to force you here so we could take the rest of your keystones.
So that's what he was up to. But, should you be telling us this?
What does it matter? You've beaten us. It's over.
We'll release the hostage.
Wow. Nice.
I'm sorry. I was careless.
Are you all right? So what Bakul Jaja said about you and me.
But to single-handedly defeat Bakul Jaja, you truly are the Dawn Servant's daughter. It has been my honor to bear witness to your journey. Promise.
Promise. Yes. That's what I am. I'm Kulul Jaja's daughter, and Tuliholal's next Dawn servant.
Yeah.
Come on. Let's rejoin the others.
Oh, that was awesome. Yeah. Ah, kicked his ass. Didn't need our help at all. Did something happen while we were away? There's a certain satisfied air about you. Erenville's tour was both educational and exciting. I hope we can persuade him to conduct another in the lower forests. For as weathered as our promise looks, she's positively glowing with confidence. What in the world happened? The twins ran me from one end of Uit Amu Horizon to the other, asking about everything of remote interest along the way. Good on them. He has his eyes. Yeah, that's what he actually told us before. He admitted to us that he is her father, and he wanted us to look over her. Yeah, he had to give her up when she was about 3 because someone from the Mamulja camp tried to kill her. So someone was trying to reignite the war between them. So he had to give her up to be adopted by Galul Jaja. Yeah. And the Mamulja camp is where we're going to go next. Was it Bakul Jaja who tried to kill her? Probably was, right? He's just the worst. Seems we were last to return. I'm glad everyone made it back safely. Thank you for having faith in me. Keeping out of the fight even when it got dirty couldn't have been easy for you. But Bakul Jaja won't be the last person to threaten those I care about. I wanted to prove to myself that I can stand up to such villains, even when I stand alone. Yeah. Which isn't to say I won't ask for your help when I need it, of course. I know better than that now. Yeah. Wow. Earlier in the second Promises camp.
The passage to Mamuk remains blocked.
For now, all we can do is try to rest and recover.
Hungry.
Perhaps with a meal, as my sister would no doubt suggest. Shall we borrow the kitchens and prepare some Shibruk Pibil?
So thou hast taken a liking to the dish. As we learn to appreciate the unfamiliar, 'tis only natural that we develop new affinities. There is no shame in this.
But there is in ignorance. I had barely considered what the people of Tuli Yolal hold dear. What hopes they harbor for the future. Our nation is built upon the bonds that Father forged during his journey across Tural. But so single-minded have I been in my advocacy of foreign innovations that I fail to understand my own people. Could someone who struggles to connect with the populace ever make a worthy Dawn servant?
Aww.
To understand and connect with people is by no means easy. But there is something you can do to pave the way. Let them see you for who you really are. What makes you laugh and cry and rage. That sort of honesty is the first step towards mutual understanding and connection.
Yeah, he does hide what he thinks so often, or feels rather.
Understanding begets fellowship, as my father said. And yet, what you suggest does not come naturally to me.
I, too, have found it difficult to speak from the heart. In thy struggles, I see mine own, painful in their familiarity. Yet frightening though it may feel, if we are to move forward, we must indeed take that first step. Dispense with pretense, and simply be.
Aww.
Do you remember when you first approached us, and we asked you why you wanted to become Dawn Servant? You said you wished to use the knowledge you acquired in Sharlayan for your country, and in doing so repay your father for the opportunities he afforded you. What won me over was not your ambition, but your motivation. So let your people know this, and in time, they'll come to support you as we do. You can't hide behind that stoicism forever.
Yeah.
Very well then. I will make a greater effort to be myself. By not being my usual self so much.
Well, it's more about growing, not pretending to be someone else. It's, yeah. You missed the competition? Yeah, we found out how to cook it, and we did. It involved bananas and some meat and some spices. Yeah, we cooked it and we succeeded. And the other team actually failed. They weren't able to get hold of the banana peels because the bananas there was no access to them. So there was only one place to get them, which we found first, because to get it, you had to actually care about the history of the war. The war between these people and the these people and the Galuja. Mamulja. And this dish that we cooked is the kind of like the dish of peace between them. Because Galujaja made them stop warring with a lovely banquet and combined their two culinary specialties into one dish. So it's a dish of peace. Really nice. But yeah, we won and the other two lost. And Zarulja was scary. He didn't say a word, but Kryl said he was holding dark thoughts about his own family, so that's cool. And then he left, so we don't know what he's going to do now, but he's terrifying. So it's just us and the second promise now. Over here doing... Yeah, we've got to go over here and do the 7th and final feat. Into the Traverse. Uklamat wishes to know how traversable the Tienbeck Traverse is. Yeah, this traverse was blocked by the storm. And also partially by Bakuljaja too, apparently, because he's a douche. So, what's the state of the Tienbeck Traverse? Still being cleared, I'd assume. Hunmuruk said he would notify us as soon as work was done. Then perhaps now would be a good time to consider how we might reclaim Wuklamat's stolen keystone. The next feat will be our last, after all. Oh, I already got it back. What? When? Not to mention how. This is Bakuljaja we're talking about. She kicked his ass. So I taught him a lesson and took my keystone back. You bested Bakuljaja in single combat? Bravo! What can I say? I've had good friends to encourage and cheer me on. Hi, Dad. Village builder. There you are. Our excavators have contacted me with news of their success. The Tienbeck Traverse is now safe for travel. Then we finally can make for Mamuk. Come to think of it, isn't it Bakuljaja's home? We can only hope its residents don't share his winning personality. If it is indeed the city where Ketenram first met the Dawn Servant, surely some civility awaits us. I would not be so certain. It is true that the Dawn Servant received Ketenram in Mamuk, and was instrumental in the establishment of friendly relations between the Zibrau and Mamulja. But since that time, most of the Mamulja who supported his peace have left their city in favour of abiding in the capital. What remains is a cloister of Mamuk. And while these traditionalists do not take up arms against us, neither do they bear great love for outsiders. Whatever they're like, the people of Mamuk are also of Tuli Alau. If I'm to be Dawn Servant, it's my job to know them first of all. Well, we'll be on our way then. I'm glad I could learn about where I came from, and eat so much Zeebruk Pipil besides. Thank you for everything, Hunmuruk. Till next time, take care. First, we make our way across the Zobrit Cinderfield due southeast. Nice. Heading towards the site of the final feat. How you have grown indeed. Yeah, their cooking actually was decent. I think somehow they were good cooks. It's just if they had that that missing ingredient, I think it would have been fine. But they were missing an ingredient, so. Is this a current? Current! Something for me to do later. Oh, and one there too. Okay, travel over here. That's quite a long way to go. Would have been nice if there was a little aetheryte over there. Sadly, no. Hello, King. King. Come here, sweetie. No? Okay. King came around the corner and went, meh. Well spoken. They only did it for gameplay reasons, but that fight is going to spawn so many theories about her having the echo. Why is that? I'm still trying to figure out what this meat was that we used. Zeebrook. Yeah, used Ebrook meat, but I haven't seen an Ebrook yet. It's not these Nagakuga squirrels. Oh, keep going. Oh, the hit markers? Ah, yeah. Yeah, we've actually been able to play as a ton of different scions now in those little bits, so... Yeah, I think they had to just kind of gloss over that. Yeah, we've gotten to play as most of the scions now, I think, which is pretty cool. Fate. Is the village destroyed by war? Yucktail squib. Ugh. Looks mean. Hole. Cute little mole thing. Well, sort of cute-ish. I wonder if the first and second promises have already arrived in Mamuk. You think the first is still doing the feats? I filled my bag with Zeebrook Pibil before we left, but I'm down to my last serving already. Aw. If Buckle Jar Jar ran in this direction after losing the Wooklamat, then he undoubtedly was returning to Mamuk. After seeing that battlefield, I find it miraculous that the Dawn Servant was able to negotiate a peace. The traverse will bring us straight into the Jatika heartland. Remember how you insisted this forest is green? Yes. Getting to the pretty place now. The pretty blue. And the entire community cried out in joy when they got to play as Raha. Yes. You're being silently told to lie down. Ah, is there a kitty trying to make Hugh her bed? Oh, you fell asleep? Ah. Well, sorry to wake you then, if I woke you. This path is quite steep, isn't it? Let us take our time and descend safely. I will take a moment's rest, I think. Aw. Poor Kryl. All this travelling must be pretty hard on her. Cool little lantern thing. I spoke with one of the excavators on my way down. Apparently, Buckle Jar Jar cleared away the one fallen tree remaining by barreling through it. That Wooklamat single-handedly defeated someone possessed of such physical might is nothing short of remarkable. Still, we ought to proceed with caution. There's no telling what his wounded pride might compel him to attempt. We will doubtless face Buckle Jar Jar again. I cannot say I relish the thought of the reunion. Like, at this point, it's pretty... Like, it's pretty obvious he would have been disqualified, but I think he's continuing on because he thinks finding the Golden City might... Well, it's supposed to give you some kind of power or something, right? So he might be able to just take the leadership by force. Erenville said this traverse was dug to facilitate incursions into the forest above. Intentions notwithstanding, you have to admire the dedication. I guess. The stream's too chill. Thank you. I'll take that as a compliment. I do try to be a chill stream, so... Ooh, what's over here? No current or anything? Probably a story thing happening here. Let us descend carefully. Yeah, and that one player just YOLO'd off the edge. That was pretty funny. There are some places where it rains wolves. Oh, that's... Oh, that's very beautiful. Little bit of a screenshot. Yeah. Oh, that's pretty. Just look at this thing. What a vibrant glow. That's pretty nice. Alluring, isn't it? In more ways than one. Take my pairing stone and hold it close to the glowing rock. Pairing stone? Go on, use my pairing stone and see what happens. A tool used by gleaners to identify certain geological properties. Okay. As you hold the pairing stone in the soft glow, it affixes itself to the boulder with surprising force. Huh. Yeah, I was about to say, is that a magnet? Pairing stones are natural magnets, and that's a meteorite filled with iron, one of the many remnants of an ancient meteor shower. The heterogeneous aether they emit causes surrounding flora to grow unique hues, as you can see. So these glowing boulders came plummeting down from the heavens. Vidra be merciful. There you are. Blue. It's all blue. Yep, exactly. That's why it's so pretty. A far cry from the upper forests, indeed. This place is already so fascinating. I'm eager to hear what the people of Mamuk can tell us about it. Keep running. We're almost there. That's not running. That's walking casually. You two often YOLO it. Yes. It is pretty fun. I could YOLO it, but enjoying following the path for my first visit here. Aetherite. Are we at Mamuk already? Cool. We are indeed. Ooh. Wonder what this final rite is. Feet. Oh, that's a big aetherite. There. Tasty. Rather more quiet than I expected. Now to see whether or not Hunmuruk's fears were well founded. I wonder what the final feat will be. And here we finally are. Now to find the Elector. As this is also my first time visiting Mamuk, I have no experience interacting with the locals. But given Hunmuruk's parting words, I would advise a cautionary approach. Ding! 95. Don't think we got anything, did we? No. See if you can't convince Wuklamat to be cautious as well. City of Silence. Uh-oh, there's a double butthead there. Finally in Mamuk, Wuklamat is eager to make progress. Well, we all know what comes next. Let's find that Elector. Two streets seem to converge upon this plaza, so I propose we split our numbers between them. Given Hunmuruk's guidance, I also suggest that we err on the side of caution and move throughout the city in pairs. Erenville can come with me, and Alizé can go with Kryl. That leaves Melchan to accompany Wuklamat. If these arrangements are to everyone's satisfaction, then may our respective searches prove fruitful. That's everyone? Yeah, okay. There are 6 of us. Cool. Alright. Car. Hello? ... She clearly has no intention of speaking with you. Okay. Rude. Hi. Don't talk to me. I don't like talking to people anyway. I have social anxiety. Hello. Can I come into your establishment? I've got nothing to say to outsiders. Oh, look at the little chameleon tail. Ah, cute. I didn't know some of them had that tail. Cute. Oh, you didn't hear my answer about God of War? I've always wanted to play God of War. I've played like a little bit of the very first game, but not very much. Yeah, it's one of those series I would really like to play sometime. Stop staring. Okay. Hello. ... Alright, they're all jerks to outsiders, huh? All of them? Where's Wuklimat? Hello? ... Your words may as well be ambient noise for all the care this citizen pays you. Oh, bye. Oh, at least the second promise will also have issues here. Oh, okay. As you begin to speak, the man abruptly turns and leaves. Jeez, alright. Ooh, that's a cool statue. Such chill, calming music for such a hostile place. Please tell me you've had better luck. No one will talk to you either. I was prepared for hard stares and harsh words, but this is something else. That building there looks like a shop, doesn't it? Let's go and take a look. A merchant wouldn't ignore us, surely. Hopefully. Merchant. ... Uh-oh. Tickle his tail and run. Yeah, the newer God of Wars especially looked really fun. Yeah, I definitely want to play them one day. I've just got so many games I want to get through. It's hard to find time. Hello there. We'd like to ask you something, if you don't mind. Move along, outsiders. We're just trying to find someone. The Dawn Servant Selector. Could you tell us where they are? How are we supposed to find the Elector if nobody will even speak with us? Ring, ring, ring. Everyone, can you hear me? Come to the massive stone structure on the west side of the city, as quickly as you can. Oh no. Oh. Oh. Hi.
Bested by a mere shade.
A shade?
Sorolja? Papa?
Oh.
Not as you know him. What you see is an arcane manifestation of the Dawn Servant as he was in his prime.
Ooh. Is that the fate? Oh, wow.
The Channeler is Zerelja, Autarch of Mamuk and Elector for the feet of the Brotherhood.
Duli Yolar's mightiest warrior, yet wisest you are not. You, who spurned your retainer's aid when battling your betters.
Wow.
To prove oneself superior to blessed siblings by surpassing the shade of Galul Jar Jar himself. That is the final feat.
Oh dear. Well, well, she soloed Buckle Jar Jar, so does that count? It doesn't count.
The first promise fought alone and fell short, but that is now the least of his concerns.
You could have let your foolishness end with your failure. But instead, you attempted to harm an anointed elector.
What?
Soralja, as of this moment, you are no longer a claimant. I disqualify you from the right of succession. Be gone from my sight.
What did he... What did he do?
This isn't over yet. I will be the one to reach the Golden City.
When Sorolja was defeated, he tried to take the Keystone by force. But he was thwarted by Father Shade.
Jeez. He's losing control.
My dearest child, welcome home.
Oh. Oh no. You understand about the time for all the games? You skip games when new DMC God of War come out? Yeah, you do kind of have to pick and choose which ones you're going to play. Also, it's funny that he got disqualified, but still no one's disqualified this fricker. Officially.
This feat was made for you. Only blessed siblings could hope to defeat Gulul Jaja. But ere we begin, I would see the fruits of your triumphs. Come, show me your tablets. What is this? Where are your keystones?
Wow, did he really only have 2? Oh yeah, no, he didn't do any of the the stuff over with the Yokhoi. Jeez.
Explain yourself, boy! No matter. Not all can be expected to go to plan. What keystones you lack, you can easily take.
I can see where he gets it.
I tried. But I couldn't. I cannot beat her.
You mean to tell me that you, glory of Mamuk, for whom all here have sacrificed, were defeated by your inferiors? You are as useless as your siblings. A failure.
Oh.
Leave and never return! You have no place here!
Jesus.
Let's go, brother.
Worthless! Pathetic! This was our chance to claim sovereignty, and he ruins it! But when these stragglers fail, Gulul Jaja will be forced to extend his rule. And in the next rite of succession, we will present a better claimant. So come, stand before me, and fall.
I won't do your trial.
Oh? You intend to forfeit the right?
Papa wants his successor to intimately understand the country he loves. Every step of my journey, I've learned something about our peoples and their cultures. I would do the same here in Mamuk.
Oh.
The Mamulja deserve nothing less, so your battle can wait.
I'm of the same mind. Father named you an elector for a reason. There must be something that he would have us learn.
Oh.
Do as you will. But until you triumph over the Shade, you shall proceed no further.
Promise. I would speak with you. Meet me on the western outskirts.
Oh? She looks like his mother. Wow, this got fascinating. That was a dramatic escalation. It's hard to believe Zoraja was bested in battle. The first promiser's attendant just now. Did his words not strike you as strange? I will be the one to reach the Golden City, as though he intends to venture there with or without Zoraja. Yeah, I've got a bad feeling about him. Oh, hello, sweetie. I've got a cat too. A new one? Okay. Hello, sweetie. Want to come here? Let's see. No? No pets for me. I have heard about this channeling art before. Passed down through a certain clan, it employs arcane implements to produce a smoke from which the mage can conjure a shade. Pretty cool. I wonder what the limitations on it are. You just make whatever you want, or... The electors we have met thus far have all had their peculiarities, but each we felt would judge claimants equally. This surreal jar, however, seems set in his belief that only blessed siblings are worthy of the throne. Why would the Dawn Servant name an openly biased man elector? Worrying over Ziriljar won't get us anywhere. That lady, on the other hand, was the first person to address us with any civility since we arrived. We should go and meet her, hear what she has to say. The western outskirts, right? Okay. Yes, about wanting to fight Gulul Jar Jar. Well, we did get to fight him when he invited us to the palace, so that was cool. So this is going to be a rematch, but this time with Wuklamut. I wonder if she has to fight him solo, or if we get to be a big team up versus him. Interesting. If Ziriljar is Bunewa and she is Hubigo, then... yeah. Whatever her relation to Ziriljar, I hope we can trust her. We could do with at least one ally in this city. Finally, a real conversation. She looks troubled. To bid us thus meet with her in private, this is both an important and delicate matter. Thank you for coming. My name is Milalja. Here we may talk freely, away from prying eyes. And what was it you wished to talk about? Tell me, what do you think of Mamuk? Well, we don't have much to say yet. No one wants to speak with us. All who remain in this city are devoted to the traditional ways. They believe that blessed siblings are superior, that only they are worthy to lead the peoples of this continent. Most would not deign to address outsiders, deeming them beneath notice. Sounds like an ideal community so far as Bakul Jar Jar is concerned. I am tired, exhausted by this senselessness. There are others like me, but we dare not speak our truth aloud. Yet, now we have an opportunity to reclaim our agency. For you have bested Bakul Jar Jar.
Yeah.
You, a she-brow, inferior by all presumptions, triumphed over our two-headed champion. This time, anyway. Next time, I might not be so lucky. Bakul Jar Jar is just that strong. I seriously don't understand why he cheats so much. It seems to me he'd do better if he just trusted his own abilities. He's desperate. Other blessed siblings have fallen before. Mulajaja of the Silver Scales, for one. He travelled across the salt in search of conquest, only to be overcome. Which... there is a boss we've fought and killed. The one... is it the one at the end of Wanderer's Palace hard mode? Where a bunch of Mamulja invaded and subjugated the Tonberries? That boss was a two-headed Mamulja. I wonder if that was him? But no matter how the individual may falter, the people still believe in blessed sibling supremacy. Because of my father. He who united Tural under one rule, who in their eyes stands as testament to the tradition's infallibility. Regardless of your father's virtuous intent, his greatest triumph has only fanned the flames of our people's obsession. However, as both his daughter and claimant to his legacy, your triumph could prove that Gulul Jar Jar's true strength lies not in his birth, but in his character. And in so doing, you may give us the strength to renounce blessed siblings forever. I can understand wanting to forsake zealotry, but isn't forsaking two-headed Mamulja going a bit far? You must decide that for yourself, whether the price we pay is worth an empty dream. Price. So it seems like they intentionally want to have two-headed offspring, so I wonder if they have forced marriages, arranged marriages between the different clan members. What I know about Mamulja extremism is limited to what I've heard through rumours. The same is true for most who hail from Zaktural. I expect it was for his devotees that Bakul Jar Jar joined the Rite of Succession. If I can use my status as the Dawn Servant's daughter to help the people of Mamuk, I'm happy to do so, but I'd like to better understand Milalja's motivations first. Hey, Audrey. Oh, it was? Oh, wow. It was that one. That's a really good callback. Oh, yeah, it's good to see you, Audrey. Your salty Estinian stole the intro fight from us? Yes, he did. We did get to fight him solo, though. You might have missed that episode. That was when we returned there after... Was it after doing the first 2 feats? We returned there to rest. And he called us to the palace and we got to solo fight him. It was really cool. And he used Viper abilities too. A band of Mamulja mercenaries known as the Silver Scales have taken over Wanderer's Palace. Yep. That's cool. That is cool. The price we pay. Is she referring to the marriages between the Hubigo and Bunawa clans? Gulul Jar Jar laboured to break down walls. That his very existence would instead lead some to raise them is unfortunate. God, this place is so beautiful. Blessed siblings. Milalja has something to show you. There is a place that will help you to understand our plight. It lies far to the west of here. Follow me. Okay. I'm enjoying the music. Oh, I thought, oh, why is Erenville not left? But no, that's a bunny girl player. All right. Aether currents to the west. Nice. Loving this piano. What is that? That looks like an A rank, possibly. Oh my god, that's cool. Star Crier. Oh my god, that's a cool name. Yep, that's an A rank. Run away before it sees me. Ooh. Where's my current? Is it down here? Current. Current. There it is. Yes. This aesthetic reminds me a lot of the foresty zone from WoW Shadowlands. I don't remember what it's called, but it's my favourite looking zone in the whole game. It's just this aesthetic is a much more realistic vibe. Yeah, it's really nice. You were getting muffins and checking on cats. Yeah, this is the people here are very. They believe that blessed siblings are just superior, and so it seems like they might be trying to make as many as they can. Yeah, yeah, this is his mother, I'm pretty sure. I don't think she's told us yet, but I'm pretty sure. And she says that there are a group of them who are pretty tired of this way of living. You won't find sights like these anywhere else. Is that a meteorite up there? Aye, and judging by their attachment, that tree must benefit from the meteorite's unique ether. Anyway, we should press on. Mia Laljar was anxious for us to see whatever it is she has to show us. A meteorite. Where? Oh, that one. Oh. Yeah, that's pretty cool. The trees all like twined around. That's cool. But yeah, since Gulul Jar Jar is so cool, they see him as the proof that blessed siblings are superior. Ooh. Man, this place is nice. I can't stop looking around. It's so pretty. What's this? The start of the day music is so strange. Whetstone. Dot dot dot. Same. The canopy blocks out the sun so completely. It's as if we're in a room without windows. Wow, yeah. A hunting camp, like as not. I'd love to talk to Mamuljar hunters and learn about their ways, except they'd probably ignore me. The others have continued on. Let's catch up to them. Onwards. Oh, we're going all the way over there. Okay. Northwest current. What are these things flying around? Maybe insects or something? They look cool. Oh, you wanted me to fight the A rank? I would definitely die. It's level 100. And it takes a full party of people. And I'm only 95. Sorry. I would indeed die. What's in here? What are we looking at then? Having seen how dark this forest is, I can understand why so many Mamulja chose to live in Tulialau instead. Yeah, I guess it would wear on you if you live here. Never get to feel the sunlight. I was not aware that such tunnels could be found in the Jartika heartland. A well-kept secret indeed. A cavern, and it looks deep. The place I would show you is just ahead. This is the place you wanted to show us? It lies just beyond this passage. Entry to these grounds is not permitted, even to the devout. Nonetheless, I would reveal our secrets to you. Rest assured, I shall take full responsibility. Come, see for yourself the truth of the blessed. Uh-oh. I've got a bad feeling. I've got a bad feeling. Whoa.
I shouldn't have looked down.
Same.
The stone pier yonder. That is our destination.
To erect it there would have been no small feat.
The work of Yokhui hands built long, long ago. Our forebears merely altered the entrance.
Altered? To what end?
It will be quicker to show you. We have beasts that can carry us below.
Oh, bird. Oh, wow. They're huge. We better get one of those as a mount. So pretty. Huh?
A cool Jaja.
What? Couldn't wait to laugh at the failure?
You've always come here to cry. Ever since you were little.
Mother?
The third promise seeks to learn about Mamuk. She may be our chance to finally end what we have been powerless to stop. Talk with her. Tell her what we have done.
Fine. Perhaps it's only right that we be the ones to speak of it. Blessed as we are. Here. This vessel holds the remains of a two-headed Mamulja. An infant.
Oh.
We converted the ruins into a cenotaph, so the souls of these children wouldn't return as vengeful spirits.
Oh.
Do you know how blessed siblings are made?
I've heard that they are born to Hubago and Bunawa parents.
Such unions between clans were originally arranged to stop infighting. The war against the Shibral was going poorly, and we needed to be united. Then, one day, a child was born. One blessed with two heads and tremendous power.
When this child grew old enough to lead our army, we became unstoppable. The Shibral had no answer, and we drove them all the way back to the trees above. That taste of victory awakened our greed. We became obsessed with conceiving more and more of these superior children. No matter the cost. Of the countless born, most die. Trapped in their shells.
Jeez.
Only 1 in 100 survive.
Oh my god. Okay, yeah, that's messed up. So most of them don't hatch.
If we are blessed, it is only because we yet live. Unlike our brothers and sisters, who were sacrificed for the glory of Mamuk.
That's horrible.
Of course it's horrible. It's an atrocity we can never take back. Those children died so that we could live. So we had to succeed, no matter what. To fail would mean it was all for nothing. Nothing. But I did fail. I squandered their sacrifice.
I sympathize with your pain, but don't use them as an excuse. I sympathize with your pain, but
I should never have been born.
Jesus.
You're wrong. You didn't ask to be born as you are, and You are responsible for your siblings' deaths. The people obsessed with blessed siblings are. They made their choices, but they don't make yours. Since when do you let others push you around, Bakul Jaja? What do you want? Say it!
Who are you, and what do you want?
I want it to end.
Yeah.
I don't want any more to die.
Then you have my word. We'll put a stop to this madness.
Oh.
Blessed siblings are revered by their supporters as a means to achieve dominance in Taral.
Yeah, we know. Alpha know.
If we understand why they harbor such aspirations in the first place, we would be better equipped to treat with them.
Okay, that makes sense.
Indeed. I just hope they will be open to discourse.
Take me with you. Those fanatics treat my words as gospel.
No. There will be trouble if your father finds out you're still here. Moshutural Zush. There we will gather the people, and ask anything the Third Promise wishes to know.
Then take one of my scales. One that blends Ehubiko and Bunewa coloring. It'll serve as proof that you have our trust.
Wow.
People will do as you say if you show it to them. I'm sorry for what I've said and done. I don't expect your forgiveness.
You had your reasons. I'm glad I could know them. Which is to say, you're not a complete alpaca's ass.
Thanks, Wuklama.
No.
Well, maybe it's for the best. Hatred is exhausting, after all.
Indeed. So let us make the most of our newfound friendship and bring together the people of Mamuk. We have much to discover.
Wow. Did not expect this turn to actually sympathize with him. Like, not forgive him, but realize what a messed up situation he was born into. Wow. Well, we wanted to know more about the Mamulja. I guess we found out. That was just Bakul Jar Jar when both heads talked. That was really nice. Suddenly Bakul Jar Jar becomes a mood, yes. Hey, Melchan. Before we rejoin the others, can we talk for a moment? I really hated him, you know. Buckle Jar Jar, with every fiber of my being. He tried to ruin Ihihana, sabotaged us on the river, kidnapped me for my keystone, and released the most vicious Tural Vidral of all time. Anything he could do to cause us pain, he did. Never in a million years would I forgive him. But the moment I understood why he did what he did, the pain he's been carrying this whole time, all my anger just evaporated. Does his pain justify his actions in your eyes? He still needs to make amends. He needs to make amends. I hear you. Buckle Jar Jar's motives don't absolve him of his crimes. He must answer for them, like anyone else. But right now, my duty is to ensure that no one in Mamook feels desperate enough to go to such lengths ever again. Anyway, thanks for listening. Now that I've voiced that, I feel readier for the challenges ahead. Come on, let's head back to the city. Nice. All the way back, huh? Okay. We can teleport. Kind of famous for making sympathetic villains, isn't it? Yes. It makes really good, well-rounded villains. Sometimes it's best to just forgive and move on. It can be difficult. God, don't I know it. But that's all the more reason to try your damnedest to look past how you were wronged and let bygones be bygones. It's amazing how Wuk-Lamat can connect with anyone. She has an incredible gift. She does. I had no idea Buckle Jar Jar was bearing such a burden. Had he but chosen a different path. Still, I believe our true character is demonstrated not by right action, but rather by our conduct upon recognizing our faults. It is a struggle I know all too well. That's a really good insight. To think that there was such a dark secret behind Blessed Siblings. Even among the Mamulja, I cannot imagine many know the whole truth, especially not those who reside in the capital. Bakul Jar Jar's scale represents his faith in us. We won't fail him or his people.
Yeah.
The only way to help Mamook is to understand Mamook. We won't let Bakul Jar Jar down. Scale of trust. Alphino is ready to bring the people together. We haven't a moment to lose. According to Milalja, Moksuturol Zuj is an abandoned settlement northwest of the city. It should afford us the privacy we require. We must work quickly, lest Cyrilja discover our intentions. Fortunately, Bakul Jar Jar thought to give us additional scales, so we might cover more ground in less time. I'm glad that happened. Everyone should take one and get going. Use them to gather as many people as you can. Mochan, let's retrace our steps. Maybe this time we can convince folks to lend an ear. Okay. Not sure how much further we can go tonight, because I do need to feed the cats. Hello, sweetie. Are you waiting for something? Are you waiting for something? Huh? Let's see ya. Did you want something? go. Let's see. Okay. Maybe go just a little bit longer and then we'll finish up. Buklama is so buffed, yes. Evil for the sake of being evil. Yeah, I can't think of any at the moment. Not all in 14, anyway. Hello. ... I have a scale, though. Okay. Go talk to people. Pulling us. Yeah, you just pulling out a scale. Oh. Maybe it was one he was getting ready to shed or molt. Oh, I guess they don't molt, do they? What's it called when reptiles grow new scales and the old ones come out? Surely that's a thing, right? Blessed scale. I guess it's in a bag. A symbol of trust bestowed upon you by Bakul Jar Jar. Its blend of Hubigo and Buniwa colouring makes its origin indisputable. That scale. If the Blessed trust you, then so will I. So, what is it that you require of me? Bakul Jar Jar bids us come to Moxitural Zuj. A strange place for an assembly, but very well. I will not refuse he who fights for our dreams. Your dreams? Wuklabat. Look, I've already made a new friend. Aw. She makes friends everywhere she goes. Seeing if we can see the others around. They'll probably all be all over the city, though. Hello. Did I not tell you to move along? I can't be seen talking with the likes of you. Ah, it's also a big peer pressure kind of thing. A blessed scale? In an outsider's hands? What business do you have with me? So Bakul Jar Jar sent you to call an assembly. I'm not sure what to make of this, but I shall go to Moxitural Zuj at once. Wuklamat. Hello. Have you managed to gather some of the good folks? Wonderful. The esteemed Bakul Jar Jar will be pleased. This fellow here will be coming to Moxitural Zuj as well. Apparently, there's a Nigel nursery to the west, called Gold Magic Grove. Could you go and see who you can talk to there as well? I'll meet you in Moxitural Zuj afterwards. There's just one more person I need to find. One more person? Yeah. Gather some more people for this assembly. Yeah. That's a big gate. They shed, but you think it's just the top layer? Okay. Snakes with extremely pronounced scales like this bush viper only shed the top layer. Oh, okay. Oh, wow, yeah. Also, wow, this place looks really cool. Screenshot. I have nothing to say to outsiders. Jerk. I'm busy. Don't bother me. Ooh. Water. Go swimming. No diving? Okay. I think I'm actually pressing the right buttons this time. Control space, I think. Leave this place, outsider. I've got a severed scale. Oh, my apologies. I was unaware. I thank you, blessed scale bearer, for bringing me word of this gathering. I shall away to Moxitural Zuj at once. Where is the... Oh, way over there. Wow, okay. Maybe we'll leave the assembly for next time, I think. Sick ornery wivers. The jewel of denial. The fruit of the problem. Yeah, alright, I think we'll finish now because it feels like a lot of stuff is about to happen. Yeah, you agree, sweetie? Yeah, Judzy agrees. I think we will finish up now. Yeah, really? And I think, yeah, so tomorrow I think we're raiding, we're farming sealed in subterrane on Criterion to get mounts for people. And during the day I'm busy with some chores, so probably won't be able to do any story tomorrow. But maybe on Tuesday. Yeah, really? Judzy is talking to me. Probably can't hear her, but maybe you can see her. You saw that? Nice. Cute. So yeah, should I... Maybe I won't stream the raid tomorrow night. It'll let me rest my voice a little bit so we can do more MSQ. Yeah. I'll see how I feel tomorrow. I might stream the raid, otherwise I won't. Otherwise, Tuesday... I'm busy during the day, Tuesday, but I might be able to stream at night. Yeah. Made some good progress. We're up to the final feat. And learning all about the Mamulja and the messed up stuff that's going on here. Jadzina. Hello. Yes, I'm going to feed you. Okay. Not long until we have to actually go find the Golden City in earnest. That's pretty exciting. Yeah, we're still 94, I think. Yeah, still level 94, so I guess 95 is going to be the search for the Golden City. Ooh, that's cool. That's pretty exciting. Okay, who can I raid? Oh, okay. Eve is doing Dawntrail MSQ, but she's at level 99 MSQ, so that's big spoilery. That person's doing MSQ, that person's doing MSQ. Oh, I can send you to Quan23. I've started watching them recently. They are a Namazu VTuber. Very cute. They are doing maps, PvP, and leveling in FF14. Ah, thank you very much, Lithug. /raid Quan23. There we go. Yeah, I shall see you all next time. And I need to catch up on some of my VODs as well. Maybe I'll do that tomorrow. Yeah, thank you for watching. And I'll see you next time. See ya.